How's it going, and welcome back to Chasing the Dream on Alma, Missouri. Last episode, we got that small field over here, soil turned over after putting down some digestite. Now we're going to go plant some winter wheat and get that ready. Then we'll probably be flying through the winter. I mean, other than delivering some pumpkins and whatever else we can finagle up over there, you know. Or, let's make sure we don't hit the guardrail. Be expensive. But other than that, yeah, I mean, we might be able to sell some of our crops. We'll take care of that other field in the spring, turning the rest of that over. Like I said, we'll probably do beans down in our new field. Get this open. This should be fairly quick with this. Like I said, we'll have to definitely gonna have to take the pumpkins down this winter. Right now, the market's not the best for those, but it is what it is. There we go. I'm hoping, I mean hoping I have enough fertilizer for this. They're putting that digestate down. That should help us out. Not having to really burn through it. Should be a light amount of fertilizer going down, which is all we really need. Swing it right out. I'll go down here. Start in this section. This being a corner, should be able to drop it early and make that swivel. Of course, naturally, this long pivot definitely swings a little different. Try to keep it clean. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, we shouldn't run through too much fertilizer. There should be enough of what we have in here right now. I think eventually what we need to do is we need to buy a couple, small hopper bins with solid fertilizer or whole seed, and even maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe even, what's the word I'm looking for? Commodity shed. There's a couple out there. Lazy E, I think Legacy's got some. So definitely some to go off of. But yeah, so that's pretty much, we're just finishing up the last of the fall work. Having wheat and winter rye will be good for us, I think. Just to have those, and they can both create straw. So we'll have some more straw we can use for our BGA and stuff. Like I said, right now we're kind of holding our money because we want to purchase the land right above us, right there to the north. That is the goal, because we can turn that into a meadow. And that will definitely fuel the silage we need every year, and even possibly hay. We could do hay in probably one of the middle cuts and be just fine. And I think I am going to eventually start moving away from the smaller bales. I'm trying to get some larger, either square or round bales. Haven't decided yet. That'll be something we'll get to when that time comes. We got to start racking up the money again as well. Like I said, I would like to purchase that large fermentation plant, because that'll allow us to produce faster silage as well as create more methane to sell. And like I said, then we'd take half the silage to probably the cows, or I think I had it figured out, 40% of what we yielded this year in silage could go towards the cows, 60% towards our mini BGA, which will only produce more methane and electricity, which pretty much, brings in some good money. And, it's a crop that it just keeps regrowing, and that's what we kind of got to do. Now, hopefully we can still get some decent contracts, but we've kind of been muscled out of that, which is what I was afraid of. You know, we don't have all the big fancy equipment, so some of the tasks, they do take a little bit longer than, you know, for example, the guy we work with. And trust me, he likes us. It's not him. There's just another ag company that's come in, and they're aggressive with what they do. And, you know, I'm not going to knock them too much, but they do a great job as well. So it's hard to compete with that, so we can't always rely on the contracts. You know, if there's some good ones there and, you know, we've built up a decent reputation, hopefully we get that phone call. You know, I liked when we were able to do our own contracts and we're not working for somebody because it was even greater pay. So, but we shall see. So, like I said, knocking this out pretty fast. Get this lifted up. Should only be maybe 3 more passes. But it'll be good. Like I said, having 2 grain crops, both great straw. You know, this little field, that's kind of what it's good for, is just being that straw option. Like I said, I want to look into getting a baler, whether it be square or round. It's not too much difference to me, even though we do have some rolly hills. You know, square is definitely easier for me to stack, even though yes, we do use autoload. So something for us to keep in mind. Probably build a bale shed too, just because those larger bales will need somewhere to go. So, just missed it. So I thought we were going to be able to get all this done on that pass, but because of my terrible driving, not using GPS, this is what it resulted in. Just a little patch. So, get that right there. And we are done. So let's fold this up. Should be pivoting around. Yep, there we go. But we should be able to get pretty good amount of corn and soybean off our other land we purchased. You know, conjoining that one, which originally I was going to do the meadow there, but I think keeping the meadow on a square field makes it easier, especially when I'm using auto drive and courseplay to do silage harvest, because it's a lot of moving parts to do it correctly with the equipment we have. So, but yeah, I'm gonna bring this back and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Next time you see us, it might be in the winter. So I wanted to update you while we're going through the winter. Snowed a little bit last night, nothing really stuck around, but this field they finished up harvesting, and as you can see, come down here, there is a new owner. We now own this just roughly 10 acres of field space, which we're going to expand. We won't do it now, but yeah, walk through the ditch. It's pretty dry because I want to show you guys one other thing. Walk around the back of the house. We made some equipment upgrades too, here and there. Nothing crazy. We just needed something to make the winters more bearable. Come in here. So we brought a plow for 145, and we got a snowblower on it now. So got all the equipment tucked away. It's pretty much cleaned up. Shut that. You know, I got the tank out, the header, you know, a couple of those bale wagons. We've got that set up. Oat would be the first we're gonna sell. Soybeans won't be till next summer. Got everything cleaned up. We've done some work on some of the equipment. We did not clean that header up there, which I just didn't feel like moving everything. That header probably could have been cleaned a little better too. But we've got everything packed in. ready to get through the winter. There we go. So I'll jump back into it and we'll keep rolling through. Alright, so end of December, right before New Year's, probably should have sold oats. They got up to like 663. We look over here, you know, now they're changing again. Go figure. They're dropping lower. You know, grain mill essentially is the place to go. Shows 22.95 was the peak. January it's now going down. February it's expected to drop way off. We're gonna just move it. I mean, other than that, we look at it. Pumpkins is going up. So get to 550. I think next month we could sell that. A little, like I said, a little disappointed myself. I was watching the oats. There's also a 9RX 2019 at 44% off. However, we got other plans of the money. We are making some good money off our mini BGA right now, but we are getting down there to our limit on silage. But what we're going to focus on right now, we can get in the door. Shut that for now. We need to do some snow blowing because we are going to haul oats. So let's get fired up, right? Let's get the other one. I'm going to turn it on. Just let it go. And you know, I'm just going to kind of shoot it off to the side over there. Try to get most of the driveway out. At least want to get room for the... I might have went too far with it. Push it. Insulate the buildings, you know, a little bit of snow. Whoa, we just hit something there. Back up here. So we want to try to get enough of a path for them to haul the oats. I think we can do it all in one load. Should be able to do it. Turn this out towards the field. Go. No, I'll be honest. In FS22, I really haven't done much of this. But after what we went through last winter, with how hard it was to maneuver and everything, we're getting kind of stuck in. Definitely gonna, you know, oh, that's gonna do some damage. Like I said, we want to make sure that we can, you know, besides starless cows right now. Snow there. We want to make sure we can get in and out of the oats. Like I said, you know, I'll be shocked if the price was to happen to go up towards the end of this month, but I don't see it happening. You can only do what you can do, right? Let's see if I'm able to push some of this back right here. Trying. Got the plow on back as a weight, but if we really get bogged in, you know, having something that can really move some snow would be good. There we go. Now I think what I'll do is push this way. So, I think we'll be able to come through here and, you know, clean up a little bit more for the driveway. I think we'll go straight across to the shed. Like so. I'll get that as I'm blowing it all up on the roof, but hey, it is what it is. If find this is the easiest way to just remove the snow. There we go. Yeah, we'll get this out of the way. Like I said, we'll get those oats hauled in and see what we cash out on. I think we'll be able to have enough time to run pumpkins as well. And that'll probably close out our winter. Just gonna go one more up here. Oh, I don't know what that was. That was a big chunk of ice or something. So we'll go up this side of the driveway. Back down. Oh boy, that road's pretty backed up, so I might be going down the road. I didn't realize it was like that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some road maintenance here. Make sure our truck's able to get going. Make sure no traffic, blowing no ice across them. There we go. I'll finish this up and then we'll get to hauling oats. Alright, so we've got that now out. I've made some leadway. Took about an hour to clean up the yard, but it's clean enough for us to move oats, at least. What I did forget to do, even though it'll probably be more snow, is I did not clean out. Oh, thought I hooked on. Guess I did not. Pull this out. But for the pumpkins, we will have to figure that out. Oh, come on, this shouldn't be slowing us down. I guess I did not do a good job cleaning the yard out like I thought. Fire this up. Snow moved it a little bit. There we go. Now we should be able to. There it is. Oh. Fill that right up. Should get that one pretty. That one should actually fill out. And a little bit in the back. Like I said, we'll get that off to the grain mill. Try to cash in on that. And actually, you know what? Is that it for oats? Yeah, that was actually it for oats. So there wasn't as much as I thought. So I could put a lot more bushels in there than I originally thought I could. We'll get that pulled up. We gotta go to the grain mill. That is the best sell point right now. Try to clear myself away over here. Get this side of the grain mill and we'll see how much we make. We're selling the oats. It's quite a journey to get here. And we're getting, with our environmental score added to it, over 20 grand, 22 grand. Not bad. See if we can navigate out of this. So, no, we needed the straw more than anything out of the harvest, so we'll take what we can get. They did not really do a good job plowing down here. I know we got hit with a pretty big snowstorm last night. It's my own fault for waiting till now to sell. Excuse me. The hiccup there. But still, I mean, this is crazy, the weather we got hit with. So yeah, we'll head back and, you know, maybe by then, pumpkins will be ready. Or at a price that fits. End of January, early February. See y'all in a bit. Alright, our last winter task, I think. You know, yeah, it's January 2nd, but it's time to sell the pumpkins. They're starting to go down in price now too. They got up to almost what they usually sell for. So we're just gonna move this along if we can navigate all this. So the bakery is all for it. So I'm gonna try to see if, you know, we get in here. So unstrap these. That one just like fell right off. I've never been to the bakery, but it looks like these are starting to go. Yeah, money's starting to dissipate. So let's throw that one on there. So we'll let this run its course. There we go. So they're still going, still selling them. Not really sure where it's pulling from. It's one of those buy points where it moves a little slow, but I'd say, yeah, we're getting the middle. We could clean all those out. It's taking a minute, but it is money coming in. A couple skids falling over there. Let's move it forward, see if we get some more. So it is definitely right there, the tail end of that truck almost. Like right there, because that last one, there it goes. So I see it. So we're at that point, we're at 1,500. I realized earlier too in this episode when we're talking about oats, it said 20,000. It was actually 15,000 because the environmental score added the 800. But it'd be good to get rid of these, cleaning out that warehouse of ours. Pretty good year of producing pumpkin for us. These things take forever. Come on. If I pull it all the way up, we'll start pulling from there. There it goes. So it's almost just past that door frame. Seems to be the sweet spot where it moves the quickest. Good to know for the future. Wish this sold better in the summer so we didn't have to fight through all the snow, which makes this a little bit more challenging. There we go. So, I mean, overall, and we've made some pretty good money off this. We're at what? So we made probably 20,000 so far off these pumpkins, and I mean all we do is supply them water. So yeah, they can be tedious in a way, but we're moving them and we're selling them. So I mean, pretty easy little income in my opinion. That last one's gonna get it. Yeah, there we go. Taking off that stack. That's it. Once that last one goes, I mean 26,000 roughly is what I got. So I think we're at like 321. So we're gonna have to go the other way, I think. But I think that's gonna call it an episode. So as always, thanks for watching. Thank you all for sharing the content. It's been a big help lately. Really appreciate it. Until next time, Farmer Taz out.